The 13th of July, Rabbi Furst, Havos Halavovos. Quick question.
Yeah.
Besides haircuts, listening to music, and eating and drinking, anything else we can't do today?
Uh, let's see again. So eating, drinking, listening to music.
Haircut
Mm,
next few
uh,
weeks, just today.
excuse me, say that again, please.
Haircuts is the next 3 weeks. It's not just today.
Yeah. I think it begins today. Eating and drinking is today, fast day. Um, yeah, no bathing. There shouldn't be bathing. There are them. If it's necessary, a person can take a shower. You have to know when yes, when not. Um,
But washing
but
washing your hands you can do normally.
excuse me.
Washing your hands you can do normally.
Yeah. You're washing hands, face, and all that. That's okay. You shouldn't rinse out your mouth in general. Not supposed to rinse out your mouth. Yeah, but okay. Yeah. Well, the second year we'll spend more time on those halakas. We'll go into some of those details today later on. Uh,
Okay, thank you.
so sure. Okay. Let me put the Halavovos on. Okay. Okay. Very good. We're in the Safe Hustle Halavovos charts. Heshbon and Hanefesh. We're in the 17th Heshbon. This is the person he's um, teaching us about the inclination that a person may have to join in with other people. And it's not always advisable to join in with other people, to be sociable with people. If you can avoid it, there's an advantages in avoiding socializing with people. And therefore, he brings here in um, the second paragraph. Um, Actually, maybe we'll start with the first paragraph. First paragraph on page number 2. You should have it on your screen as well. He's speaking about the advantages of solitude and some of the disadvantages of socializing. Yeah. Okay. So let's see now in the first paragraph of the second page.
Ukasher tis bodid batala me alecha chovas hatzavui betov v'hazahara min hara bli sefer. Suffix. Doubt.
Right.
Okay. So when I don't know this second word, he's bodade.
Yeah, it's from the word boydade. Boydade is to be in solitude, right? Um, so when a person's going to be in solitude, right? That's what it's saying. Kasher yisbod. When a person's going to be in solitude, um, actually, I just want to check something here. Uh, mm, yeah, go ahead, continue.
But
Uh,
nullify uh Baalecha, um his exaltedness.
um, it bottom in a choives hat sivoy betoiv v'hazar min hara bli suffix, meaning when a person's going to be in isolation, in solitude, it's now taken off from him. Batla me'alav chovas atzivoy b'toiv. It's taken off from him the obligation of directing people in the right path. B'toiv, b'tzatzivoy hatov b'toiv. The right, guiding them, guiding people in the right way. V'zar min hara, and to warn them from that which is detrimental, without any doubt. Meaning that's the best way to avoid having to rebuke people, having to chastise people, having to interact with them in a way that's going to be um, difficult sometimes to fulfill. It's not always easy to get across to people that they're doing the wrong things and they could be doing better. So when a person is interacting with people, he has an obligation to direct people in the ways that they will avoid those things which are detrimental to them, and to guide them also in the ways that will be beneficial for them. And it's an obligation. He's obligated to help them, both keeping away from that which is bad and guiding them towards those things which are good. But that's only if he's going to be in interaction with people in um, the company of people. But if he's going to be in solitude, then it's removed from him this obligation.
V'hu davar kasheh l'kayem mitzvoso ulehashlim chovoso. And it is a difficult thing to fulfill this commandment to complete the obligation,
To fulfill the obligation, right? To fulfill the obligation.
Kamo she'amru Chazal, as it is stated by our sages, ha'avodah, this service, im yesh bedor hazeh mi she makbal tochicha. If it is in this generation, one who shemachbil, one who is receiving the rebuke.
That that it says in Chazal, Havoda. I mean that's Havoda. That's an expression of like an oath, a vow. Im yesh b'dor hazeh mishi mekabel tochachi. Is there any person in this generation who can accept rebuke? V'yomer kitzasam. Some say Havoda. They say also in the expression of taking a vow. Im yesh b'dor hazeh mishi odeh elochiach. Is there anyone in this generation who knows how to give rebuke? So they're both at the time of this is at the time of the Gemara. The time of the Gemara, it already existed questions as to whether or not people were able to receive and accept rebuke in the right way that would be worth rebuking them, that they would be constructive for them. And even that there were very few people that were able to give rebuke in a proper way. Okay, good.
Right. First care of Shaibu and
Yeah, well,
Bagel care of Lana.
something like that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So that's what it says. This is based on the Gemara already, that the Gemara had doubts as to whether or not the ability of people to receive rebuke was still intact, whether people really receive criticism and rebuke in a proper way that they could improve from it. And also the question was raised as to whether or not there was anyone really in that generation of the Gemara that was able to deliver criticism and rebuke in a way that would be taken well enough that it could be used constructively. So since it's a doubt, uh, so a person is caught if he's going to be in a situation where he's going to be amongst people, and that's the point that he's making here. He's making the point that if a person's going to be amongst people, many times, unfortunately, you see them doing things that are not proper, right? And so he's going to be in a very tight situation as to whether or not he should take action in some way or another and rebuke them or criticize them in a way that will be effective. So sometimes it's better just to be alone than to go into to a social setting that's going to be a danger for the person going into it. Yeah.
Umehem hefsid ha'etza v'chesron ha'karat hashchol v'hisgaros ayotzer b'chavartam v'rosam v'his lamad roa midosam. And from them, I don't know, Hefsid.
Right. Uma hefsid ha'etza v'chesoren ha'karas ha'seichel v'izgabros ha'yetzer v'chevrosam v'rosam v'talmud roa domoson. There's a very long sentence here. Uma, again, let's work at this. Let's go slowly here. Uma hefsid ha'etza v'chesoren ha'karas ha'seichel v'izgabros ha'yetzer v'chevrosam v'rosam Talmud Raw Domosam. That you should realize the hefsid, the loss, etza of advice, the chesor and akaras asekel, and the lack of realization, and these gabrus hayetzer and the growing strength of the yetzer hara in bechivras in groups of people who are awesome and in their associations. Talmud roya b'duamosam, and a person will learn, right, from the bad things that he sees. Meaning, he's telling you basically a person's going to be influenced by his social setting. So if he's going to be in a social setting where people are doing things which are not proper, and he's also not able to rebuke them and criticize them sufficiently, so the most likely thing that's going to happen is he's going to be drawn into their behaviors which are not proper. So he's risking himself as well. Not only is he risking not fulfilling the mitzvah of giving proper rebuke and tochacha to people who are doing wrong, that's one thing. But also, since he's not going to be able to do that, he's also risking himself that he's going to be influenced to behave like them.
Shamar Hachacham, as it is stated by the wise, v'ra kesilim yaro. Um, what is kesilim?
Kesilim are fools, right? Kesilim are fools.
So evil fools. Uh, I don't know what yaro is.
I think I think this is a pasuk in Mishlei. Let's take a look 1 minute. Try and look it up for you. Um,
Yeah, it's 1320.
okay. Yeah. The pasuk is 1320, as Mayor mentioned. That's right. Mishlei 1320. All right.
Is an abomination to fools to depart from evil.
Let's see. Veroya Ksilim Yiro, that a person who like he associates with fools will become broken.
Broken.
Right. So it's going to be not going to be a good. They may look like very friendly people, but you're just going to get in trouble if you associate with them.
The Im Kain Amru Razal, and therefore it was stated by our sages, She Yachas Hayeladim Ve'ish Ivas Bate Kinesios Shel Imo Haaretz Motzi'in Es Hadam Min Haolam. What is Shiyachas?
Sikas Yeladim, the conversations of children. Person gets involved with talking with children.
Conversation of children, yeshivas, in their school.
Yeshivas Bate Kinesios Shalame Haaretz, the places where the uneducated people gather.
Motzi'in es hadam min haolam. They take a person out of the world.
That's right. A person's going to get involved with speaking with children, and he's going to be involved with people who are unlearned, and go to their gathering places. That's going to just take a person out of this world. He's going to be misdirected, and eventually it's going to wind up in his own demise.
Ukalalo shel devar, and the general rule of the matter, ki rov of ha'averos lo yig maru ella bish naim. The majority of transgressions are not completed, are only completed in pairs.
Right. You need more. You need another person. The majority of errors are require another person an accomplice to help you do the Avera.
Tamo she has nos
Haznus.
hasnus. Uh, um, or o masha umatan v'shvoas sheker.
Shavuos sheker, Shavuos sheker.
Shavuos, a false oath.
That's right.
Um, and
These,
it's
these are
like,
these are examples. These are examples of various different of areas which not it's not possible to do without another person involved.
right, like zanus, immorality. Uh, and what is this next one? Maseh.
That raw mass umatin, meaning like illegal business practices.
Uh, and false oaths. Ve'edus sheker v'chol ha'averos shehiyu bilashon. And witnessing and all iniquity that are through language,
And all those sins which are done through speech. And the person, all those various different affairs which are done through speech usually have to be talking to somebody. As somebody you're talking, he's listening. So all those things are usually done in the company of another person.
lo yigmaru ella bichavora uvehis arav al b'nei adam. One only completes with his friend I don't know what this word uve hat arav.
Right. Velo yigmaru ela bechevra. It's only completed, fulfilled through social interaction, with arev in bnei adam and association with people.
Aval ha bididos v'ha ferida mi b'nei adam savas ha hahitzla
Ha'atzala.
Salah, that's what success.
Yeah, success or actually rescue. Hatzala is rescue.
Mikol ma she zachar nu. From all that he remembers,
from all that we have mentioned, aval bedidus, solitude, and separation from people is a cause causes him to be saved from all of this that we've mentioned.
That we have mentioned. Min ha of Avebros from transgressions, Vahu may ha chazak, and from the strength she Shavid Varim, that are in the things Hamevi'in, that he understands.
well, no, mevin means to bring to. Mevin, they bring to. That that meaning again, backing up a little bit, he says solitude and separation from people is causes him to be saved from all that we have mentioned beforehand, from these virus sins. V'hu mischazik b'divrayim and el midas hatovos, and solitude will allow him to mischazik, to strengthen himself in divrayim, and those things hamivim that bring him to midas tovos, which bring him to good, having good character traits.
Ukavar ne'amar, as we have already said, ki amod bar halavav ve havas ha vadidos uve chayras Chai dos al kain hashamar, because he stands with his heart.
That therefore Omid bar halev ba'avas abedidos. Therefore, you should stand. Omid ba'alevo should have a firm heart. Have a firm heart in the love for solitude. Ubechiras hayedidos, and choice of solitude, isolation.
And this he should guard.
So now, yeah, this is the Va'alkein Shamor, and therefore, be careful.
Achai, my brother, pen yishiach hayotzer vayifa be'inecha hachavora v'hati or vos im b'nei adam. So my brother, lest what's yeshiach?
Right, lest Yishiach Yetzer, that you'll be enticed. Yishiach, you'll be enticed by the Yetzer Hara.
And what is what Vayifa?
V'yefer beinech, it'll look nice in your eyes. Yef from Yofi. Meinech, it'll look nice in your eyes.
in your eyes. Uh, for your friend,
Well, chevra is companionship. A chevra is companionship.
ah, it will look nice in your eyes to have companionship. That he's our vos. What's that?
In bnei adam, this harvos in bnei adam, and to interact with people.
V'yisitar l'chasaf ba'etz hayechidos v'ha vadidos lahem. Um,
V'yasichsach l'ksaf be'es yechidus ubetidus lahem. And I think it means you should value the time of seclusion and separation from them.
so wait a second. It says it seems good, nice in his eyes that he should have companionship and interact with people. And then it says that, and he should be guarding the time that he's not with them.
Uh, he should value, right, the time when he's not with people.
Isn't that a contradiction?
No, I mean the Yetzer Hara is going to try and convince him that he needs companionship and he should intermix with people. However, the opposite is true. He should value the time that he has for himself, and he's in seclusion.
The achar kach hashamar, and afterwards he should be careful. Pen yita oscha rayon levach.
Libcha.
Libcha, his heart. He should,
Right.
he should be careful lest I don't know what's yita oscha rayon. I don't know.
Right. He should be careful lest he is made to make a mistake through the thoughts of his heart. He does to make a mistake.
So he's valuing the time alone, and afterwards he's being careful that he shouldn't make a mistake in his thought process.
Right. He should be on guard that he shouldn't make any mistake in his thoughts. That he's going to now have a desire to be with people, and it's not going to be to his advantage to be with people. It would be better if he left alone.
Ki bechavarta chachamim hayodim es haelokim be'es toraso. Because with companionship, a wise person will know Hashem and His Torah.
Right. So it's actually now he's actually he's reversing it a little bit, and he's saying that you shouldn't. There's another mistake a person may make, and he may think that if it's so important for him to be in seclusion, and to be in isolation, he may think that, and he may make a mistake to think that when it comes to Chevres Chachamim, the group being in the company of the wise people, and Yuduim Es Elokim, those who know HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ves Toros, and they know his Torah, right? Right? So the Yetzirah may try and convince a person that it's better for him to not to intermix with anybody. But that's going to be a mistake that you want to avoid. That's the mistake he's referring to now. You should avoid a mistake of avoiding having company with and association with those who know Torah and who are Shomer Torah and mitzvahs. Those type of people that you can gain from being in their company.
I'm sorry, what was the last sentence? Those kind of people who
Can associate those type of people who are involved with Torah and mitzvahs, they can guide a person in the right way, and it pays to be with those people.
he's arev im gedolei b'nei adam, and he's a rave. He should associate with great people.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Ha'adar inyan havdidos v'hanachas me alos hayichidos. What is this word? Hadar? Ha'adar?
Right. Like Ha'eder, meaning in this case, when he's has the opportunity to interact with people who are involved with Torah and mitzvahs and who are greater than him, Ha'eder in Yemidos, then he should refrain from being alone and separate from them. Like Ha'eder means to refrain or to have a lack of. You should have a lack of this.
Ah. Have a lack of isolation. The nachas and have pleasure may alos from being alone.
And Milas are the virtues of Yechidos of solitude.
Virtues of solitude.
Right. So when he has an opportunity with being with people who are accomplished in Torah and mitzvahs, then he should refrain from being alone and in solitude, and he should the opposite. He should try and seek their company.
So what is this ha'edar inyan havidi dos? He should have a lack of solitude.
Right. He should
Solitude. But then it
he
says
should,
fanachas me alos hayechidos.
right. Well, Hanachas, that's time to forego the advantages of solitude. At that time, he
Go.
should forego the advantages of solitude.
Ach hi havadidos hagam ora v'hayechidos hashlema. And even in solitude, he should be completely isolated.
Well, he says, he's Ach, he habedidos gemora, complete and absolute isolation and solitude. That he should forego that at this time.
Forgo that. So in other words, he should be striving to have solitude as much as possible. But if he comes into contact with Talmud Chacham, then he should forego that solitude and interact with the Talmud Chacham and learn from him.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Let's see. Let's leave the last paragraph for tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem. Yeah. Right. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. I appreciate the reading, Lou. And we'll pick up with the Shir and Mr. Brewer shortly. Bez Hashem in a few minutes. Thank you
Sky
again.
blue.
Ruch Meir. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Lou. See you, Master.